You know, somebody asked earlier, because Penny asked why I'm not using my headlamp. I walked out the door without it, that's why. Ridiculous. I was trying to get out the door because this was kind of a spontaneous thing that I come up with tonight. And so I threw a bunch of stuff in my pack and run out the door. And I didn't realize that I'd forgotten my headlamp until I got out here. Donna says, do you remember telling that story about your grandpa's hot helper? Well, I do now. I'd forgotten it. Yeah, she asked me if I wanted to come into her apartment. And I said, yes, I do. And, you know, I was pretty naive at that time. I was either 17 or 19 when I lost my virginity. And I had always had reservations about totally following through with something like that. So what my plan was to go in and just get a taste, right? Just get a taste. But she was so delicious that I completely, you know, I lost my mind to the moment. And in 4 years, I have 3 teenage boys in my house. That's yeah. Hi, Daryl. Nice to have you here tonight. It's very cold out here, but right here by the fire, it's just perfect. I don't even have a coat on. It's like 30 degrees, but right here by the fire. Not a lot of wind, and the heat's just coming off. It's real nice. Yeah, she was a lot older. She was 35, and but I really couldn't enjoy myself fully because I kept thinking like my grandpa's going to show up or somebody's going to show up, and I'm going to get caught like right in the act of this. And it was embarrassing because, well, you know, how graphic do you guys want to get? She takes me into her apartment and she disappears into another. She says, just kind of, you want to look around? I said, sure. And she disappears into another room and she comes back wearing only a robe, but nothing under the robe, and the robe is open. And, you know, at that age, I just about lost it right there. And I was in a fever. I was like in a euphoric fever, just drunk on her beauty and the thrill of the moment, you know, the flirtiness and the kind of the build-up of this moment. And we went into her bedroom, and she was on her back, and I tried to use my hand to, you know, to please her. And it was, you know, thinking back to it now, there was just no technique to it at all. Basically, I was doing this. I just thought that's all you do. That's all it takes. And she was very gracious about it. You know, she kind of showed me what to do. And then when I, you know, I'm trying to tell this story without being too classless about it. But when I finally penetrated her, I mean, I came instantly. But I thought, I can't let her know that I came instantly. I have to pretend like I did not, and that I can still, that I'm still fully in the game here. So I gave it the old college try to keep going, but she realized pretty soon what had happened, and again, she was very kind about it. She took me out and she went into the bathroom, and she come out with a warm rag, and she handed it to me, and because I had just pulled up my pants, I'd pulled on my clothes like right away. I was ready to get out of there because, yeah, I didn't know what to do. And she handed me the rag with kind of a wry smile on her face, and she says, here, you might need this. And I didn't know what she meant by that. So I washed my face off with it. And, you know, it wasn't until years later I realized that she was trying to help me clean myself off. But that's the true story.